When it comes to modern utilities, the Amish approach might seem like stepping into a time machine, but their methods are anything but outdated. Ever wondered how the Amish keep their chickens warm in the dead of winter without electric heaters or propane blowers? Well, stick around because we're about to crack open the coop on some seriously old-school heating solutions. Alright, let's talk rocks. Now I know that might sound a bit odd, but bear with me. Rocks have been an integral part of human history for thousands of years. From the tools of the Stone Age to the foundations of our modern buildings, rocks have always been there, silently supporting us. But today, we're diving into a unique and fascinating use of rocks that you might not have heard of before. I know what you're thinking. Rocks and chickens, two things that don't exactly scream warmth. But in the world of the Amish, these two seemingly unrelated elements come together in a beautiful and practical way. The Amish community is known for its simplicity, resourcefulness, and deep connection to nature. They have a knack for finding ingenious solutions to everyday problems, and their use of rocks for heating is a perfect example of this. But trust me on this one. The Amish have been using stones for heat since, well, probably since they figured out stones hold heat. It's a practice that has been passed down through generations, a testament to their understanding of the natural world. By placing large, dense stones around their chicken coops, the Amish have created a simple yet effective way to keep their chickens warm during the cold nights. We're talking about big, dense rocks here. Granite, basalt, soapstone, the kind your grandma used to make her famous gravy. These stones are chosen for their ability to absorb and retain heat. During the day, they soak up warmth from the sun, a nearby wood stove, or even the body heat of the chickens themselves. It's a natural process that requires no electricity, no fancy gadgets, just the power of nature harnessed in a simple, effective way. These bad boys act like natural heat sinks, absorbing warmth during the day, whether it's from the sun, a nearby wood stove, or even just the chickens themselves. As the sun sets and the temperature begins to drop, the magic of these stones really starts to shine. They slowly release the stored heat, providing a gentle, consistent warmth that keeps the coop cozy throughout the night. Come nightfall, when the temperature drops, these stones slowly release that stored heat, keeping the coop surprisingly cozy. It's a bit like having a natural, slow-burning heater that requires no maintenance and costs nothing to run. The chickens, in turn, benefit from a warm and comfortable environment, which helps them stay healthy and productive. It's like a slow, steady release of warmth all night long. This method not only ensures the chickens' well-being, but also aligns perfectly with the Amish principles of sustainability and self-sufficiency. By using what nature provides, they create a harmonious balance that benefits both the animals and the environment. And the best part? It's completely natural, sustainable, and about as low-tech as it gets. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with high-tech solutions and complex gadgets, it's refreshing to see such a simple, elegant answer to a common problem. The Amish Way reminds us that sometimes the best solutions are the ones that have been right in front of us all along. Talk about a rock-solid heating solution. So next time you see a simple stone, remember the incredible potential it holds. Whether it's keeping chickens warm or forming the foundation of our homes, rocks are truly one of nature's most versatile gifts. The Amish have shown us that with a little creativity and a lot of respect for the natural world, we can find solutions that are both effective and sustainable. Now let's talk about something a little less glamorous but equally ingenious: deep litter. This method might not be the most glamorous topic, but it's a brilliant example of how traditional farming techniques can be both practical and sustainable. The deep litter method is a time-tested practice that has been used by farmers for generations, and it's particularly popular among the Amish community for its simplicity and effectiveness. Before you wrinkle your nose, this isn't just about tossing some straw on the coop floor. It's a carefully managed system that involves layering organic materials like straw, wood shavings, and dried leaves to create a deep, absorbent bedding for the chickens. This bedding not only provides a comfortable environment for the chickens, but also plays a crucial role in managing waste and maintaining the health of the coop. This is about harnessing the power of decomposition, folks. When the chickens do their business, the waste gets mixed into the bedding, and the natural process of decomposition begins. Microorganisms and bacteria break down the organic matter, generating heat in the process. This heat helps to keep the coop warm, especially during the colder months, reducing the need for additional heating sources. The Amish understand that chicken waste, while not the most pleasant aroma, generates heat as it breaks down. This heat is a valuable resource, particularly in the winter, as it helps to maintain a comfortable temperature inside the coop. The chickens themselves contribute to the process by scratching and turning the bedding, which helps to aerate the material and promote even decomposition. So they create these deep layers of bedding in the coop, a mix of straw, wood shavings, even dried leaves. This diverse mix of materials ensures that the bedding remains absorbent and effective at managing moisture and odors. The key is to add fresh layers of bedding regularly, which helps to keep the surface clean and dry while allowing the deeper layers to continue composting. The chickens do their business, the bacteria get to work, and voila! You've got yourself a composting system that not only provides warmth but also breaks down waste and creates nutrient-rich fertilizer. This compost can then be used to enrich the soil in gardens and fields, closing the loop in a sustainable farming cycle. It's a perfect example of how nature's processes can be harnessed to benefit both the animals and the land. It's a win-win-win. The chickens are happy and healthy, the coop stays warm and clean, and the farmer gets valuable compost to use on their crops. This method reduces the need for chemical fertilizers and helps to build healthy, fertile soil over time. It's a holistic approach that benefits the entire farm ecosystem. Plus, it keeps the coop drier and cleaner than you might think. Regularly adding fresh bedding helps to manage moisture and control odors, creating a more pleasant environment for both the chickens and the farmer. It's a low-maintenance system that requires minimal intervention once it's set up, making it an efficient and effective way to manage a chicken coop. Now that's what I call working smarter, not harder. By leveraging the natural processes of decomposition and the chicken's own behaviors, farmers can create a self-sustaining system that benefits everyone involved. It's a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of traditional farming practices, and a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. Alright, let's move on to insulation. Now, you don't need a fancy contractor to tell you that a well-insulated space stays warmer in the winter. The Amish have known this for generations, and they apply the same principles to their chicken coops. We're talking about using readily available materials like straw bales stacked thick against the coop walls, creating a natural barrier against the cold. They'll use wool blankets, old burlap sacks, even mud to seal up cracks and crevices, preventing drafts and keeping that precious heat inside. And here's a neat trick. They often build their coops into hillsides or berms, using the earth itself as insulation. It's like Mother Nature's own thermal blanket. Now let's talk about roosting bars. You see, chickens are pretty smart when it comes to finding warmth. They know that heat rises, and they've got the instincts to prove it. The Amish take advantage of this by placing the roosting bars high up in the coop, closer to the ceiling where the warmest air naturally gathers. It's like giving the chickens the penthouse suite, while the colder air settles down below. And since chickens huddle together for warmth, they create their own little heat wave up on those roosts. It's a simple but effective way to keep them comfortable all night long. Last but not least, let's talk about ventilation. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, we just spent all this time trapping heat in the coop, and now we're letting it out? Well, here's the thing. Proper ventilation is crucial, even in the winter. Without it, moisture from the chicken's breath and droppings can build up, creating a breeding ground for bacteria and respiratory problems. The Amish understand this, and they've got ventilation down to a science. They use a combination of high and low vents, strategically placed to create a natural airflow without causing drafts. Fresh air in, stale air out, all while maintaining a comfortable temperature. It's a delicate balance, but these guys have mastered it. So, there you have it, folks. We've taken a fascinating journey into the heart of Amish country, where simplicity and tradition reign supreme. It's been an eye-opening experience to see how the Amish managed to thrive without the modern conveniences that many of us take for granted. The Amish, proving once again that you don't need fancy gadgets or expensive technology to keep your chickens warm and happy all winter long. Their methods are a testament to the power of ingenuity and resourcefulness. By using natural materials and time-tested techniques, they create environments that are not only sustainable but also incredibly effective. It's about understanding nature, using common sense, and maybe learning a thing or two from generations past. The Amish have mastered the art of working with the land, rather than against it. Their deep connection to nature and their unwavering commitment to their principles offer valuable lessons for all of us. especially in today's fast-paced, technology-driven world. Thanks for tagging along on this journey into the world of Amish ingenuity. We've seen how their close-knit communities come together to support one another, how they maintain their traditions, and how they find joy in the simple things. It's a reminder that sometimes, less truly, is more. If you dug this deep dive into low-tech solutions, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on future explorations. Your support helps us continue to bring you these unique insights and stories from around the world. We have so much more to share, and we can't wait to take you along on our next adventure. And be sure to let us know in the comments what other ingenious solutions you'd like us to uncover. Whether it's more about the Amish way of life or other fascinating cultures and practices, we love hearing your suggestions and ideas. Your feedback is invaluable and helps guide our future content. Until next time, stay curious, my friends. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep discovering the wonders of the world around you. There's always something new to learn, and we look forward to sharing more incredible stories with you soon. Take care and see you in the next video.